Go to Atlanta because, of course, Martell and I have children together. So it's important, while I do need time and space away, it is still also important for me to be, in an area or a distance that's not too far, so that there's not an issue when it comes to exchanging the kids and custody and things of that nature.
Melody Shari's recent live stream was pure gold, showing exactly why fans admire her. It wasn't just about business or family. It was about everything that makes Melody who she is. Strong, smart, funny, and always one step ahead. The live had plenty of highlights, starting with a hilarious moment when Jay Taylor called her phone right as she went live. The funny part was that she had already tried to call him earlier, but he didn't answer. Then, the second she started her stream, he suddenly decided to call back. Melody laughed, told her viewers she'd get back to him later, and moved on. But Jay himself jumped into the live chat and told her to answer his calls. Fans couldn't stop laughing as Melody playfully teased him for ignoring her earlier, showing her quick wit and fun personality. What made the moment even better was that she was calling Jay for business, not personal reasons. Melody revealed that her eye gel had gone viral on TikTok, and she needed Jay's help tagging 20 to 30 people who could create content with the product. This was a perfect example of Melody's sharp business sense. While others get distracted by drama, she knows how to turn a trend into profit. The live also gave fans a behind-the-scenes look at her world. Melody's mom and Miss Deborah were right by her side, helping package and label products. Even though it was supposed to be her mom's day off, she couldn't resist jumping in to help, and fans loved seeing the hardworking, graceful woman who raised Melody. Miss Deborah brought her usual positive energy, even laughing off Melody's jokes about her super bright light. Together, they weren't just working on Melody's products, but also packaging Glow Butters from Boss Baby's line, her daughter's brand. Melody explained how special it was, saying the products were freshly made and packed with love, while her mom added with a smile that they were packed with perfection. Melody also shared updates about her upcoming TikTok Live, where she planned to offer deals on soaps in scents like lemon, vanilla, peach, rose, and lavender, plus scrubs, sweatshirts, athleisure wear, and even tights on clearance. She made sure fans knew stock was limited, keeping excitement high. A sweet moment came when Melody told a story about her daughter, Boss Baby, dressing up for career day as a singer and entertainer, complete with her mom's heels, blazer, and microphone. Melody laughed about how unstoppable her daughter looked, showing just how much her kids admire her. Another highlight was the appearance of Troy, Melody's stylist, who flew in from Atlanta to help her get organized. He immediately got to work on her closet, sorting through duplicates and suggesting changes, while Melody shared how her kids love playing with her wigs. The two also had fun styling outfits live, with Melody letting fans vote on which looks they liked best. She laughed about some outfits being too see-through and even asked viewers for advice on strapless brass and pasties, making the whole thing interactive and entertaining by the end of the live. It was clear that Melody Shari is unstoppable. Whether she was joking with Jay Taylor, working alongside her mom and Miss Deborah, or sharing heartfelt stories about her kids, she gave fans an honest, inspiring glimpse into her life. She balances business, family, and fun effortlessly, proving once again why she's seen as a true boss who always finds a way to win. What stood out the most in this live wasn't just the fun or the laughter. It was the way Melody continues to build her empire in real time, while letting fans in on the journey. Every detail, from her mom's support to her daughter's ambitions, painted a picture of a woman who has turned every setback into a setup for greater success. Fans noticed how Melody never seems overwhelmed, even with so much on her plate. Instead, she carries herself with grace, confidence, and humor, proving that balance is possible when passion meets discipline. Another takeaway was how deeply connected she is to her supporters. Melody didn't just talk at her audience, she talked with them. She asked for their input on outfits, shared business updates, laughed at their comments, and even let them in on private family stories. That level of openness is why her fan base doesn't just admire her, they trust her. For many viewers, watching Melody is more than entertainment. It's motivation to keep pushing through their own challenges. It's clear that Melody's brand is no longer just about beauty products, fashion, or reality TV. It's about legacy. From teaching her kids the value of hard work, to partnering with her stylist and team, to engaging with fans like friends. She's building something that lasts beyond headlines and episodes. Her live was a reminder that Melody Shari is not just surviving, she's thriving. It's creating and inspiring in ways that keep her one step ahead of the game. What makes Melody even more remarkable is that she never loses sight of the bigger picture. While others chase quick fame or let drama define them, Melody is building brick by brick, ensuring every move she makes has purpose. She's not just a reality TV star, she's an entrepreneur. A mother, a mentor, and a visionary shaping her own narrative. Each live stream, each product launch, and each heartfelt story she shares is part of a larger blueprint for success. Fans walked away from this live not just entertained, but empowered. They saw a woman who has faced challenges, endured public scrutiny, and still refuses to fold under pressure. Instead, Melody has transformed every trial into a testimony and every setback into fuel for her next achievement. She's redefining what it means to be a boss, showing that real power comes from authenticity, resilience, and consistency. If this live proved anything, it's that Melody Shari is far from finished. She's evolving, expanding, and setting the stage for an even bigger impact. Whether it's through her growing beauty brand, her influence on fashion, or the lessons she's teaching her children and supporters, Melody is carving out a legacy that will last well beyond the spotlight. And the best part? She's doing it all on her own terms, with a smile, a strategy, and a spirit that simply can't be stopped. Melody's journey is proof that success isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about how you rise above them. Every time life has tried to knock her down, she's stood taller, stronger, and wiser. That's why so many people see themselves in her story. She represents resilience, ambition, and the power of refusing to settle for less than what you deserve. Whether she's managing her businesses, raising her children, or connecting with fans, Melody moves with intention, eh? And that's what makes her unstoppable. What's even more inspiring is the legacy she's quietly shaping. Her children are watching firsthand what it means to work hard, dream big, and stay true to yourself. Her supporters are learning that success doesn't come overnight, but with consistency, focus, and faith, it's possible to build something that lasts. And her critics, they're reminded again and again that no amount of negativity can dim the light of someone who was born to shine. This live stream wasn't just entertainment, it was a masterclass in grace, balance, and determination. Melody Shari reminded everyone that she is not defined by the drama of reality TV or the challenges of her past. Instead, she's writing her own story, one chapter at a time, and inviting her fans to witness the growth, the hustle, and the glow in real time as she continues to expand her empire and inspire those who look up to her. One thing is certain, Melody Shari's best chapters are still ahead. And if this live was any indication, the world hasn't even seen half of what she's capable of yet. What makes Melody's path so compelling is that it's not just about her, it's about everyone she touches along the way. Her story serves as a mirror for anyone who has ever faced betrayal, disappointment, or doubt, showing that those moments don't have to define your future. Instead, they can be the very fuel that powers your transformation. Watching her live, fans didn't just see a reality star. They saw a leader who is paving the way for others to believe in themselves and push past limitations. Her growth also proves that the future belongs to those who dare to reinvent themselves. Melody has transitioned from being known solely as a TV personality to a multifaceted entrepreneur, influencer, and cultural figure. Every move she makes, whether it's launching a product, mentoring her children, or sharing her journey with supporters, is aligned with a vision that goes far beyond temporary fame. She's building wealth, influence, and wisdom that will carry on for generations. And perhaps the most powerful part of her evolution is her refusal to compromise her authenticity. Melody doesn't hide the struggles, the hard work, or the sacrifices that come with success. Instead, she embraces them openly, showing her audience that the path to greatness isn't perfect, but it's worth it. In doing so, she's setting a standard not only for women in business and entertainment, but for anyone striving to turn pain into purpose. If this live was a glimpse into what's ahead, then Melody Shari is just getting started. With her ambition, creativity, and unshakable spirit, she's positioned to make an even greater Marquand that transcends screens and speaks directly to hearts. Her story is no longer just about surviving the storms. It's about showing the world how to dance in the rain and still come out shining brighter than ever. What's clear is that Melody Shari is no longer waiting for opportunities to come her ways. She's creating them. Her ability to balance the fast-paced demands of entrepreneurship, family, and public life proves that her success is not an accident, but the result of discipline, vision, and relentless effort.